Hello, Anton again, and good evening. Today we're going to be making something in my Going Off the Rails series. If you watched the introduction video, I said every once in a while we're going to do a recipe that isn't in the recipe book, but it's something that we make just kind of like home cooking. This particular dish is what we call the sausage dish. That's because it's the only name we've come up with for it. It's more of a wintry dish, kind of perfect for today here in Burbank, where it's only in the 50s and it's been raining. So this is what you're going to need for this dish. First of all, you're going to need a larger skillet. Then you're going to need one large russet potato, and you're going to cut this, you're going to rinse it really well and cut it thin. The next, you're going to need at least one, possibly two white onions. I've got two because these are not large white onions, they're more medium. Then you're going to need, of course, a package of mild Italian sausage. Now, if you like the hot Italian sausage, you can use that in this dish, but we prefer the mild. You're also going to need a package of mushrooms. You're going to use most of this 8-ounce package of mushrooms. You might even use the whole thing, it's up to you. And you're going to also need white wine. This is a dish that cooks in white wine for about an hour. So let me get everything prepped, and I'll be back when we're ready to start cooking. Okay, folks, we're back. We've got everything cut and prepared. We have 2 medium onions sliced thin, 1 very large russet potato, again sliced thin. We have our package of Italian sausage. We have our mushrooms, and over there we have our wine. So here's how we get this started. You grab the sausage, you put it in a pan with just a little bit of olive oil, and you're going to brown the sausage. It won't take long, and once you do that, you're going to pull those out of the frying pan. So they don't take too long to brown. As you can see, they're starting to brown already. Come here. Turn over. Because these are going to simmer with the rest of the sausage dish. Oh, I've got this one that will not cooperate. There we go. Like I said, if you notice, they're browning pretty quickly. And once they brown just a little bit, you're going to take them out of the pan. Once they brown, once they cooperate, there you go. And you're going to take them out of the pan, just set them aside for a minute. Whoops, whoa, drop that one. Alright, then you set the heat down to about a medium to medium low. You grab your potatoes, and you're going to dump them in the pan, spread them around, and you're going to pour the wine. Uh-oh, there. Couldn't get the wine open. You're going to pour your wine all over those potatoes. Yes, you'll hear it sizzle a little bit. You're basically going to deglaze. This is what this is going to simmer in for quite some time. This will simmer in about an hour to an hour and a half. Once you add the wine and kind of toss things around a little bit, then you're going to add the onions. These are two medium-sized white onions sliced nice and thin. And you're going to just kind of shift those around a little bit as well. And then, thank you, Judy, you're going to pile on the full package of mushrooms. And you're going to kind of spread those out to just kind of cover that. Oops. Get that onion ring separated. Oh, it already smells good. Then you're going to put your sausage back in the pan on top of all this. And then you're going to cover it. Just like that. Now you're going to let this simmer for about an hour to an hour and a half, because the potatoes have to cook, and the potatoes and the onions and the mushrooms will soak up some of that wine, and it'll cook the sausage really nice, and oh gosh, you're going to love it. The nice thing about this is you don't need to serve anything with this. You have your potatoes, you have your onions, you have your mushrooms, and you have your sausage. That's all there is. So in about an hour and a half, we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, it's about an hour and a half later, and here, folks, is the result. This is cooked up really nice. It smells fantastic in here. So that's it for this recipe. If you could smell what it's like in here, it smells phenomenal. Anyway, that's it for this recipe, and have a good night, everyone. We'll see you when we see you.